What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. I think XRP to a level of $10 is inevitable, right? I think that right there, when we look at everything that it has going for it, it's clearly inevitable, right? We're going to see those things happen. Now, whether the timeline happens in the next year, right, more recent timeline, or we see it in a more distant timeline, we still know that these things are going to happen. That's what investments are all about, right? You can say all these predictions of when it's going to happen. It could be 2026, 2027, 2028, whatever, but no one truly knows where something as speculative as a cryptocurrency is going to go. Just like they didn't know what, technology, right? The technology sector was even going to do. They didn't even know what the internet was going to do, right? The unknown makes things a heck of a lot interesting, a heck of a lot more interesting for investors and long-term investors. For the people that are short-term, that are saying, "Oh, XRP is not going to be anything. It's just going to go back to zero," and all of this stuff, and how it's going to collapse before it increases. I mean, that's perfectly fine for anybody that is a long-term investor, but for anybody that's short-term, it doesn't sit right with them. So I want to talk about that in this video. XRP to that level of $10. Can it get there? And why is it inevitable, right? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. If you want to check out my link for BTCC, I have a link down there in the description, at the top of the description. If you sign up using my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit. Extra bonuses up to $10,055. You can enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees, and you can trade all the way up to a 500x leverage if you wanted to, and as low as trading outright if you wanted to, right? You can trade a 2x leverage, you can trade a 500x leverage on certain positions, and it's all with no VPN, no KYC that is required. They're also doing a giveaway, so if you sign up, deposit, and trade, you'll be entered to have the giveaway grace your wallets, and you're sitting with 375 USDT if you do win that giveaway. And it's going out to 2 different people, a total of 750 USDT. So feel free to check it out. It is a great platform. These are some positions that I have right now, some that are down, some that are up. And it's hit or miss, right? You can play it if you do have good skills with reading charts and all that. You can make a decent amount of money with leverage trading and BTCC. Now, as far as XRP is concerned, I believe that it's going to be worth a lot more than people think. I've even said, I'm on the record multiple times saying that I believe it's going to be worth more than Bitcoin, that it's going to jump to a higher market cap than Bitcoin because it has more of a use than Bitcoin. Eventually, yeah, you'll see Bitcoin and both of them kind of fight it out, but XRP, I think, in the end, is just going to be more usable with everything that's going for it. So XRP currently stands at a level of $1.43. It is slightly up on the day by 0.26%, an $88 billion market cap with $2 billion worth of volume and 61 billion coins in circulating supply. Now, I'm not the only one that thinks that way, that thinks it's going to be worth a lot more. You can see 523,000 holders for XRP at the current stage at the time of recording this video. There's a lot of people that truly believe in the growth and movement for XRP. The sentiment is always positive for this. You have some people that are negative towards it. Maybe they're for other cryptocurrencies, or maybe they just don't see the value in XRP. XRP to the moon. They have a bullish case where some projections see XRP rising to $3 to $8 by the end of 2026, driven by potential SEC case resolutions, favorable legislations like Clarity Act, and increase institutional use. And you have a bearish case, right, where you have predictions suggest that the high competition and legal hurdles could keep the price below $2 by 2027. And you have a long-term sentiment where you have the Ripple CTO that have caution that extremely high price targets like $100 are unlikely. Bullish investors often look to increase adoption of a Ripple network and long-term value, as discussed in Yahoo Finance. Now, again, I think there is a happy medium in between. I think $100 is a good sweet spot for the max level, or a max level in the shorter term. Not saying that it's short term, but if you're looking at the next 5 years or 10 years, $100 is not something that I would go, okay, I can't see it get to that, right? I can see the level to where it can be at that price point. However, in the more short term, and even as we look at some longer term, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we can say that $10 is a a legitimate level for XRP to be at. Um, if we look at, and I hope I have it up, if we look at XRP and my exit plan spreadsheet, right? Not saying that I have an exit plan in here right now, but this is just the exit plan spreadsheets that give you kind of what levels it will be at if you get to certain prices. And a $10 price point is a $612 billion market cap. I fully believe that an XRP at $1 trillion market cap is a very good point to accept. So in between there, you say a $10 price point, that's definitely doable. A $612 billion market cap, that's triple the value that it was at the highest point that it was last year. But doesn't mean that that is the highest point that it can get to. Altcoins haven't experienced the level of increase that we expected them to see yet, and I expect XRP to be leading that way, right? Leading that charge of getting to $5, getting to $10, getting to being worth potentially more than Ethereum, and then kind of competing for a spot, competing against Bitcoin as the most valuable cryptocurrency. Because when you think about any sector for anything, it's the most usable, the one that makes the most sense, that's leading the charge, right? When you talk about tech companies and you talk about the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the Apples, the Amazons, the Teslas, the Nvidias, all of those are ones that are leading in their category, right? Leading in that sector. And they go back and forth really because they do compete in different ways. For cryptocurrency, you have things that compete in different ways, but XRP is the cryptocurrency that's making connections with the most places that you would expect for crypto. What do we talk about with crypto? We say if we can utilize it as a form of payment, that's where that use comes from. If we can heavily use it to where now we can bypass the slowness, I'll say slowness of banks, because banks still have to go through a standard process where whether it's 1 to 5 business days to fully get through a transaction and get that money over to the other bank or the other country or whatever. This can happen instantaneously, right? It can happen right away, meaning that we're taking away everything that we have seen or we have known with the normal monetary system. And that's what XRP delivers, while also delivering something to the largest, um, you know, money flow out there, which is banks, right? They have the ability to do this as well, and they have the ability to cut that time. So they can be like, all right, we're utilizing XRP. We can send it through XRP. We can take this money, send it through XRP. It's going to cost us pennies, and it's going to send over there immediately, and we don't have to worry about the time factor. What do they always say? I know I always say it. Time equals money, right? If you're wasting your time or you are using your time, you should value your time, right? And that's what banks do. They value their time. So any more minutes or days that they have to go through pending processes, that's time, right, for them. Anybody. So I think XRP's value is going to be massive, and it already is massive. It's just it hasn't been priced in at all. People don't understand it until they see it. And the fact that we haven't seen it means that we haven't seen the massive gain or the largest gain that we should see for this position. That's just my opinion. Again, you can think however you want to think. I like XRP, and I would love to just continue to hold more and more every day that we are at these levels of $1.40. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.